today I brought over the supplies just so we can have like a little impromptu brainstorming, kind of get down what ideas you have for this shed idea of yours. And I have some like random supplies that can maybe help get a better idea of what kind of color palette you're looking for. I know you said you want a lot of bold colors, so lots of colors. Different fabrics, colors, textures. But first, let me get an idea of like what you are wanting in the shed, like what your priorities are. So I'm just gonna make a list. Shuffle some things around. Okay. Yeah, I'm so excited. This will be a nice like stepping stone. Sometimes we gotta cut corners to invest in our future. But who knows, maybe you'll love the shed life and you won't even look back. Pieces of paper. Okay. So you were looking at the sheds at Home Depot. The 15 foot by 20 footer. Okay. And is this something, let me, hold on. Oh, you have a picture? Okay. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I really think that has lots of potential. If you could just, you have my number already, right? Okay. You can just send that to me so that I can have that as a reference. Okay, great. Alrighty. Okay, are you wanting electrical in the shed? Electrical, but no plumbing. Okay. You're gonna use composting toilet and like a big jug system for the sinks. Okay. I mean, gotta do what you gotta do. What about the shower? Oh, you take showers with the white anyways. I got you. Okay, so those are the necessities. Let me get like a floor plan kind of roughly drawn out. Let me we're not gonna get exact measurements, but just to kind of make it proportional. So probably just gonna sit this on the floor. Let me get my other marker that actually has the eraser on it. Okay. So it's like roughly, you said 15. Actually, I might need to get another marker just because this one actually, that's 20. So the door to the shed is just in the center down here. Probably entrance. Okay. Like that. So you want, when you walk in, you want the kitchen to be right to your left. Okay. So be thinking, I know you mentioned like you want the most counter space you can get. So like maybe like an L-shaped countertop over here. And since you are having electrical, you could have the sink this side, then the burner. That's supposed to be a burner. Don't mind my sloppy drawings, this is just me for reference. Here's the sink thingy. Are you wanting more like natural organic elements, like wood tones, or light and bright, or lots of color? You want lots of color with some wood tones? Okay. Yeah, I can, we can look through those magazines and see what inspo. But I'm thinking it would probably be good to have like, so this is gonna be open concept, right? But at least for like your restroom area where you'll have your composting toilet, you can have your composting toilet here, sink, and then a doorway into there right here. And then the door, actually the door will likely open not into the house but out, so it doesn't take up space in the house. And when you turn here, just to make do with what space we have, it won't be like any fancy mudroom situation, but you can have like a little bench and a shoe rack under here, and then like hooks on the walls to give places for keys, coats, purses. Yeah, have like a little mini functional mudroom area or zone, if you want to call it. And then, okay, so are you wanting, we can possibly, let me see. So how big, this actually is going to be a lot bigger because that's a really tiny counter. If I do it just like, maybe we can bring it along further and have like the end of it be like, we're gonna have a couple seats, have like a little sitting table area. Okay. And then I was thinking you can maybe have like a divider, like a bookshelf that you can like see through, so it still has like good sight lines and still feels open, but kind of divides the space between like bedroom area and your like living room. So you could have like a couch here, and then if you wanted, I was thinking we could have like a, because I know we mentioned having like a, not a TV console, but a, yeah, this does change things up. Having, maybe you can just have a one-sided bookshelf. So this side can just be solid wall, and we put the TV on here, have like a TV table under there that is on wheels. So the TV won't be on it, it'll be on the wall. So that the table could be versatile. You could like pull it to you if you wanted to eat at the couch, or have it as like your craft area, because I know you like crafting. You can even see about having a nightstand that could double as a desk. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at some options for furnishings. Also, these first, we're gonna need to make sure you have natural light, and have to like, because sheds can get pretty dark, so we need to make sure we mark out areas for the windows. Yeah, I feel like that would be classic, having like a window over the sink area, and maybe one in like the bedroom area, and then maybe like over here. Just kind of disperse it a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna label window, so we don't get confused. And then I'll just take a picture of this and make a better copy of it using my iPad later, and make sure we understand it's a door and sink. It'll be like an eating area. And then B, R, and living area. Yeah. So I definitely have some bright colors and some fabrics for maybe like curtain or cushion or whatever ideas, accent pieces you want. Yeah, these are just samples. You like bright greens, like, yeah, this one's like a very yellow green, but this one's more of a green, but it's still very bright. But yeah, magenta, blues. I know you said you mentioned you like teal, and then we have like more white, creamy, relaxing, and we have lots of pinks. Whoops. And this like dreamy, airy blue color. It kind of reminds me of like the color, well, it's a little brighter than the wall color in here, but this for like purples. Yeah, you want like a terracotta. That's not, let me see. I know I had one in here that was very much a true terracotta. Shit, maybe we could use that as a, you like that? Okay. Get them to paint match that for us. Yeah, this could be like a really colorful, fun whimsical place. And since it is smaller, you can splurge on the more fancy materials and not be as expensive as if you were like doing an actual sized house. So I know you mentioned wood. Do you like these? That's more gray tone than you like. I know I'm obsessed with the flat cabinets because it's like the easiest to clean, minimal modern. But that's just me. Okay. Inspo index. Do any of these cry out to you? Yeah, it is really tiny. We can just keep looking. Just keep browsing. It's like a bold banquet. It's a pretty green pattern. Do you want the sink to be like on top like that, or just built in the like a regular? Yeah. I don't know how I'd like that because it's probably easier to clean if it's just in the vanity. You like marble, but you're thinking like you want green marble. I have seen that before, and we can possibly split because it'll just be your two counters in the corner. That would be cool. That'd be like a very focal point piece I could splurge on. Oh, you have your budget written out. Let me write that down just so I know for sure where I can cut corners, where I can't, like contingency fund, all that stuff. Let me get this. Okay. Thank you. These are very kind of nice woven, you know, let's see, I feel like Earlier, I think I had marked something. I don't know actually what it was. Maybe the curtains. You like the yellow? No. Okay. How about like this wood tone for cabinets? You like that? Okay. Page 15. Yeah, I love the white. Not white, but like the lighter wood tones. Here's like inspo for, you like that? But yeah, we can do shelving under here for like raise the bench high enough so that we have a couple shelves for the shoes. I'm just gonna write down page from inspo. I'm just gonna fold that so we can remember. Now I feel like there was something I was perusing through earlier that I can't remember. Did you want, I know it can get hot summertime, did you want a good ceiling fan that might be smart? Like a more modern, more bohemian, that's like steampunk vibes. Doing these, kind of like the vibe of the bohemian. Okay. It can be eclectic. We don't have to stick to just one style. It's just whatever brings you joy. Yeah, no, it better be safe than sorry. We can get a unit, a window unit as well for AC, because I know how hot it could possibly get in that shed. More living area storage idea. So I'm thinking we can just do like a casual big bookshelf for that divider situation right here. And this side can just be blank. And we can even put like art pieces around the TV or whatever you want to give it a more cozy feel. But this side can just be shelving, and you can get like cute like bins, like hard bins or cloth bins, whatever you feel like. You can store like clothing, gadgets, whatever you need, or leave it open for books. Yeah. Ooh, that's a pretty waterfall wood color. You like the lighter color? Cute lemon wallpaper. You like that for the kitchen? I know, I thought you like the more cutesy wallpaper designs. Okay. Lemon theme would be cute. Okay. Yeah. We can have like different themes for each zone. Of course. Yeah, we can talk about the exterior later. Right now it's just getting getting a better idea of the interior that you are looking for. Yeah, like the shelving. Also, it's important to make sure you make most use of vertical space, so like it can be floor to ceiling bookshelf. So we can measure that out and do like a custom bookshelf if you want. Yeah, I have a number you can call for they do like carpentry and like custom bookshelves and stuff like that. Let me write that. And for the electrical as well, I know somebody, so. Oh, you'll probably, no, I get it. I would probably use that too. Let me just, I don't know why I'm living this Stone Age. Let me just send you their number. This person. Send, and then for the, yeah. What did I write down? Okay. Good. And make sure. Yeah, just checking an email really quick. Sorry. Okay. Just make sure I have plenty of time. Yeah, I will have to skedaddle in a bit, but we still got time. So. Oh, you saw? Yeah, I love those hanging swings too. We can try to add that in somewhere. Hanging spoon. And then, yeah, I feel like there was a couch that I thought of you when I looked at it. Oh, these are pretty velvet green couches. Exposed brick. Yeah, I really like exposed brick. We can always do like brick wallpaper. I'll make a note of that. Just for like the living space. Okay. You want more relaxed neutral tones for like your bedroom area? Okay. Okay. I get it. Just a place to unwind from the stimulation of the day, but you still want to have fun in the areas that you're going to be awake and want to be inspired. Okay. I got you. Okay. There's all sorts of like, yeah, like as you can see, shelving like that. We can make use of whatever shelving we need on the walls, open space, vertical space, wherever we can find space for storage, because obviously you're gonna need storage since you're not gonna have a legitimate closet in this space. We can try to work on it, but I feel like what would be best, instead of taking up space to make a closet, just leaving like open shelving space, especially since you're a very visual person and I've noticed you like the open shelving. Yeah, because I know, out of sight, out of mind, so I get it. But yeah, even like cute, it can be like cute artwork while having storage at the same time. Like these hexagon shelves. It's cute color tones that kind of go with your vibe. Where did that couch go? It's like, yeah. I just wanted, because I know it'll escape my mind if I don't find it now. And now I'm probably hyping it up way too much. It's probably not even that cute. I think what it was that it was like a bold color and it looked like from the dimensions it would fit this space perfectly. Yeah. Oh, okay. That'd be a good idea. Okay. Yeah, I probably hyped it up, but it's actually this little sectional green couch. You do like it? Okay, good. And then I was thinking maybe something like this we could have stored under the TV, so it kind of looks like a TV console, but we could put it on wheels, so you could wheel it wherever you need. And it also has the flap, so it can serve dual purpose as like a round table. So, because I know you like game nights, when you have game night, you can all gather around this circle table, play your games. I think circle tables especially are ideal for game nights. So, okay, yeah, I'll mark this. Yeah, we can always paint it or whatever. Add the wheels, make it more functional to what you need. Campaignliving.com. A little out of the price range, but I know where we can probably find similar style for cheaper. Gummy drop, the oval dining. Okay, crate and barrel. Once we have the inspo, we can just really find dupes that work best and stay in the budget. Okay. We can even do fun. Well, you're probably gonna need to have like folding chairs that can be easily stowed away for the sake of space. Or when you have guests come over, yeah. But they can be cute, funky, fun colored chairs. And I know how you like crafts. You get really crafty, so if you were feeling inspired, you can even reupholster them. Alright. So we already looked through the rest of that. So your bathroom, just basic composting toilet and sink. Okay. Yeah, I can do cute little wall art, but nothing crazy. Just make it a little cuter. But yeah, we can keep that simple. And then, so for your bedroom, what kind of style bed are you wanting? You want like a cushy headboard and a minimal nightstand that you can store things under. Like, I know how you mentioned you wanted it like simple, minimal. That might be a good baseboard headboard situation, actually. $85, and I might as well write down $84 too for crafting inspo. Maybe we can have like a little crafting corner somewhere. I know I'm getting too crazy. There's not that much space, but because these are so cute, these little like solutions for like artsy supplies you can store on the walls. so it's out of the way. Maybe we can have that next to your bed above like the nightstand slash desk. Let's just find. Yeah, no, I know people. I got connections, so don't you worry. We will make it happen. I'm here to help you, so free of charge. The bestie fee, which is you just gotta hang out with me next Saturday. Okay. That's a cute, like how they have the shoes stored under with the bench, the cushion. That's what I was thinking for, yeah, that entrance spot. And we can put like one of those hanging baskets, like a hanging floor thing to just throw the mail in, so that doesn't like end up scattered everywhere. And you can go through it once a week. Yeah, it's little systems like that help keep your life in order. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I'm getting distracted for my own decor. But I think I have an idea. If anything, I can get a custom built nightstand that can be conducive to your crafting needs, but can double as a nightstand. Okay. I'm gonna yeah, I could have here. I could have them build like a basic nightstand like this. Sorry, let me use a pen. Let's see. Your desk, and it can even like have a drawer that can pull out, so you can like have supplies and stuff. And then under here we can even have like a little shelving that pulls out this way and this way, so it can enlarge your surface area to work on. And then above your desk we can have storage and shelving and hooks and whatever we need to store crafting supplies, so it's easy access. Yeah, but then you can stow it away. I can have like a basket or even like another shelving situation here. Actually, you can go up. Yeah, actually it'd probably be best to have, if we do have more storage, to have it go all the way up so we can make use of all that vertical space. So you can put your things away when you're not using them, so when it is time for bed, you can have that cleared away for nightstand use. Like a cute little lamp, or we can do a sconce, which would probably be best because again it would be on the wall out of the way. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that would be okay. Let me craft yeah, I'll let Manny know and he can get even more creative with it. Yeah, and then we'll get a quote, see what's in the budget for that. Okay, excellent. Okay, yeah, I think for now that's where we're gonna have to end things because I do have to skedaddle. But yeah, I'm so excited for you. Yeah, I mean, hey, we gotta do what we gotta do out here in this economy and this housing market, so there is no shame. It's gonna be the cutest, most bougie shed life ever. You don't have to call it a shed. You can call it a tiny home. That's what it is. You don't have to tell anybody that you got it as a shed from Home Depot. Nobody has to know that. Because, like, tiny homes are trendy and cool anyways, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's so cool that you found space like that to have it, because that's the other dilemma, is like finding where to put your tiny home. So that's exciting for you in this next chapter. But I'm gonna, oh yeah, I also brought these like threads because this was like a color that I thought, like that teal blue color that I thought you'd love. Yeah, we can use it for something, but we'll discuss that later. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna take a picture of this, and then okay, just gonna get it all erased. It's not the best eraser. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Yeah, you go do that. Have fun. And thank you so much for trusting me to help you with this big life thing that's happening. So, okay. Yeah, I'll probably catch you right Saturday. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I will see you then. Bye for now.